পেশায় সরকারি চাকরি করলেও তিনি আদ্যোপান্ত এক সফল কুইজার। বিদ্যালয়ের জীবন থেকে জ্ঞানের অন্বেষণে তিনি ছিলেন নিবিষ্ট। তিনি নিজেই পরিচালনা করেন একটি কুইজ টিম, যার নাম কুইজ লাভার্স অফ কলকাতা। বিশেষ করে ক্রীড়া বিষয়ক কুইজে ওনার জুড়ি মেলা ভার। ক্রিকেট, ফুটবল, দাবা, টেনিস, ব্রিজ এইসব খেলাগুলিকে মানুষের কাছে আকর্ষিত করার জন্য তিনি কুইজকে ব্যবহার করতে চান। ওনার বিখ্যাত বই সেলিব্রেশন অফ দ্য ইন্ডিয়ান স্পোর্টস জনপ্রিয়। এখন আমরা সেই অশোক সান্যালের মুখ থেকে কিছু কথা শুনে নিই।
From the school days, I had an interest in quizzing, to know the unknown. But at that time, not too many quizzes used to take place. Actually, there was one subject in my school. I studied in Navalananda. So there was a subject called general knowledge, and I used to get more marks than the other subjects. So the love started from there, but I never took part in any quizzes. The quizzing journey started in the early 2000. Actually, when I participated in an office quiz, the Central Excise office tournament, the early 2000, that was my first experience in quizzing. It was a 3-day event, and I happened to win that, and from that, my journey started. Especially my office colleague and my batchmate, Safiul Alam, requested me to have a team of ourselves and participate in the quizzes which were held then in the early 2000. And I and Safiul Alam used to take part in the quizzes. Started from the outskirts of Calcutta. I used to go then to Mudumgram and Barashat, where many quizzes used to take place, and from then I started also to take part in the quizzes in Kolkata. During the course of the quizzing activity, I happened to meet another close friend, Mr. Somnath Chandra. We happened to be both from South Calcutta, and our passion of quizzing was the same, and we formed a team called the Quiz Lovers of Kolkata, where myself, Somnath, and Indranil Mukherjee formed a team, and we used to sit, and I'm sitting even now, for all the quizzes, irrespective of any genre or any subject. We have been sitting together for the last 14-15 years. And right then, we had participated in almost all the big quizzes in Kolkata, and happened to take part in the sports quizzes held in Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Guwahati, etc. The quizzing as such should be a favorite pastime. What I feel is that there should be other area of interest to many, because I think foremost is the family commitments and your duty towards the family, and pursuing interest in other areas also. So quizzing should be taken as a hobby, as a pastime, and due importance should be given to other priorities in one's life also. Then I thought of writing on a subject where there are not many books, because you see there are so many books on cricket, football, and a few books on tennis maybe, but most of the sport that is played in India does not have any coverage in the form of a written article or book. So I thought, because India's sports has a rich culture, rich heritage, and so many things that most of us do not know. So I tried to focus on that and make people aware of the Indians who had brought glories, laurels to the country, and to make people know about the different aspects, different facts, unknown facts, rare views of Indian sporting history, and because sports, I think, and Bollywood are the two most popular subjects in Indian cuisine, as far as in Eastern India is concerned. So, since Bollywood has so many books on the subject, I thought Indian sports will be the fittest. And after almost 1 year of research, I was able to put through whatever I had jotted down in my diaries or whatever I had in my mind. So, in the form of a 440-page hardbound book, and by the grace of God and the well wishers, it was very well received, and I got very good reviews from almost all concerned, and many had put in a request to give it a thought for the second edition of that Indian in Sports book, post what I have written already in the first edition. A successful quiz event is one which you have the audience, and there is an interaction between the quiz master and the audience also. You see, we have two big festivals in Kolkata. That is the Kolkata International Quiz Festival, which has already 10 editions. It's held in the second weekend of January every year, usually held at a Calcutta Rowing Club, where there is a lovely ambience, great participation. You can enjoy the proceedings there. We have good audience also. Then in the quizzing calendar, recently we have the Kolkata Sports Quiz Festival. Last Sunday we had the season 3 of the Sports Quiz Festival, where we had almost 200 registrations and people turning up from as far as from Dubai. We had 25 plus participants from outside Bengal, which is a very good sign, because you see, post-COVID, we had fewer quizzes, and now we are trying to move on, and more people turning up in the quizzes is a very good sign for Kolkata cuisine, because once Kolkata used to be the cuisine capital of the country, and there are two renowned quizzers, Mr. Shobi Guo and Mrs. Jayasri Mohanka, who are, I think, the top 5 of the quizzers in India, who might have started quizzing from the early 70s, and they're still a force to reckon with. And I think we should make the quiz interesting, enjoyable from the participants as well as the audience point of view. We have to, as the sentence I will borrow it from USA. So make quizzing great again. So we all should take some responsibility of making the cuisine great again in this part of the city. Well, what I would suggest the school students is that to make a note of everything they read. See, there are so many sources of information these days. You have Wikipedia, you have Google. So, whatever source you are going through, try to jot down in a diary. Keep a diary only for writing these interesting facts or whatever you think that might be useful in the form of a question. So, jot down in the diary from whatever you know or whatever you gather. The best source of information is reading newspapers regularly. So, what I can suggest, you can devote 30 to 45 minutes at least in each day, 365 days, and try to read from whatever source you feel like, and jot down whatever important you feel. Now, see, you have different topics and subjects in a quiz. It won't be prudent to read all the topics and the subjects at one go. So, read those which you have interest in. Suppose you have interested in history, you might be interested in geography, you might be interested in films, you might be interested in sports. So try to develop that interest and go through whatever materials you have in the form of books, articles from the I mean, net, Google, whatever you feel like, write. As Nilo, the late Nilo Bran has said, read, write, and again read, because one tends to forget also what he has written before. So you keep a note of everything you read. I mean, the things, not everything, but the things which you feel that might be handy to you, or that might be of interest to you, or this may come in the form of a questions. So keep a track of all the things happening in around you. Read the newspapers thoroughly and keep a note of it. So if you can do this for at least 1 year, you see the results won't, you can't expect the results overnight. If you keep on this practice, keep this practice of jotting the important things or areas which you are interested in, and you can read before going in a quiz. One thing I can assure you, that you will get results, say after 1 year even. So don't get disheartened that if you do not qualify for any finals. So that might be a lesson. So whatever quizzes, take part in quizzes, because net practice is the most important thing. Jot down what type of questions you are facing. So what things you need to, I mean, read more, or what things you need to focus on. Try to learn from every questions. Write the answers, maybe whatever answers you have. Then go through the subject deep from the Wikipedia, Google, or any books for that matter, and keep a note of everything. So if you do this, I think success will definitely come to your, I mean, to you, say maybe even after 1 year. But whatever you study, whatever you come to know, it will make you a self-reliant person, because you will believe in yourself. And if you have the self-belief and the confidence, it will make you a complete person. You will be able to talk confidently in the interviews, in conversation with your friends, colleagues, office bosses. So nothing goes in waste. So whatever you study, if you don't get the success in, in the quizzes, should not bother you, because the more you learn, the more complete you become as a person, and it will help in your future. Because you see, I have also come through a competitive exam, uh, and joined the GST department. So read, write, and read again. So if you read, it will make you a very confident man, and that will help you in shaping your career. So keep reading, because, and one thing I should also say, that there is no substitute for hard work. So if you work hard, sincerely, with complete utmost dedication, you will surely succeed in whatever field you are in. Quizzing is only a part. So if you gain the knowledge, if you have the knowledge, you can succeed in your life, and you will have a very good future. So wishing all the school students all the very best, and a very good quizzing activity in their future. And at the end, I should also congratulate the organizing team in taking this initiative. And I hope the school students take active participate in the quizzes, because there are a lot of inter-school quizzes, and develop your skills and develop your knowledge, because that will help in shaping your future. Thank you very much.